Following the resignation of former Attorney General Kathy-Lynn Simmons from Cabinet, and then as an MP, Opposition Leader Jarion Richardson released what could be seen as a scathing attack on her work as an MP in Constituency 36 Sands North. He said, quote, "The departure of the Attorney General from representing Constituency 36 is a relief. In her time, Somerset has fallen into a sad, deplorable state. There's been a general neglect of the community and their needs," end quote. I challenged the OBA leader about the tone of his comments. In our first interview last year, you said Bermuda is done with the theatre. These comments could be seen as pretty dramatic. When you were sworn in as opposition leader, you said we've been fed a diet of division. These comments about Ms. Simmons could be seen as divisive.
I would say that the comments were quite severe. I take no pleasure in being severe, but sometimes you have to be severe. I was driving in Somerset. I take my family up that way on occasion. I grew up on White Hill. I packed groceries at Somerset Marketplace. I went to Southampton Glebe. This is a place where my childhood memories are. What was very disturbing to me the last time I'd gone around was literally there's a casuarina tree growing out of a shop front. That wasn't the only building like that. And when you go through Somerset Village itself, like this is a place that was a thriving, pulsing community center. And when I drove through it, it shocked me. There's a lot that's been said in the past about how good the PLP is at addressing community complaints and listening to people. And yet if you were to look around the environment, you'd quickly go, well, you're clearly not listening to these folks. So when the former Attorney General's departure came up, I thought, great, this is a chance for a reset.
Can we expect any more of this tone, this could be perceived as aggressive tone, in the upcoming by-election?
I remember getting taught the difference between assertive and aggressive. I was assertive in that message because, again, it was necessary. It was severe. It required that tone of language. To say that the OBA will become aggressive is wrong. Our tone has to match the circumstances and the message that we're trying to communicate. And in some cases, the message will be serious enough that it will require an assertiveness, which is not something I do all the time. The PLP responded to Mr. Richardson's original comments and accused the OBA of political schizophrenia. A party release states, quote, "Yesterday they described the retirement of MP Kathy-Lynn Simmons as adding to the growing anxiety in Bermuda. Today they are celebrating her retirement as a relief. Which is it?" End quote. Mr. Richardson says it's both. When you lose a senior cabinet minister, it makes you wonder, well, what's going on in that government? Is this indicative of a wider problem? Now, insofar as a relief is, yes, it's an opportunity to reset the board and start addressing some of the issues that have not been addressed. Gary Foster Skelton for Bermuda Broadcasting News.